Hey there. I had a conversation with one of my students this week that I just had to share because it's one I've had with so many students. So I think maybe you'll be able to relate. What she asked me about was finding something to paint that inspired her. She was really struggling with that. She was looking for the perfect spot, the perfect place. Have you ever done that? The trouble is, there is no such thing as the perfect spot. Have you ever watched a whole bunch of plein air painters out on one of those paint outs, all rushing around trying to find the primo place to paint? When in the reality, the truth is, the best place to paint is the place where you are right now. Don't wait around for the perfect spot to paint, the perfect photograph, the perfect fill in the blank with whatever. Because the truth is, it's right in front of you most of the time. You don't need to go find that perfect spot. You don't need to find the perfect subject. You just need to paint. So instead of looking for inspiration somewhere else, look right in front of you. And look and see what you see right there. So don't wait for perfection. Just get started. Avoid the predictable. Counteract the expected. I think my connection's a little weak there. Sorry about that, y'all. You want to avoid the predictable. And what I mean by that is that you don't want to do the cliched subject. You want to do something that is a little bit different. And that might mean that you take a different perspective. You get up above it, you get below it, you get from a funky angle, but you look at it a little bit different way. Or you get up close to it, or you pull way far back away from it. But you avoid the stereotypical view of it. The other thing that you can do is to make sure that wherever you are that you're painting, that you're looking for interesting value patterns, because you can find that in the most mundane subject. I could stick, well, in fact, I'm going to show you. Let me see if I can turn my camera around here. I have a little, never mind the hair clip. I have just a mason jar sitting here on the table. You could make an interesting painting of that mason jar. Love drinking water out of mason jars. But you could make an interesting painting out of that as long as you look for interesting value relationships, interesting value and color patterns. It's not just the subject matter. It's what you do with it that really matters. And think about how those value patterns and the color masses are created by the light. When you do that, you can make anything look interesting. Because the truth of the matter is, everything is interesting. It's the attention you pay to it that makes you interesting. Hey, Susan. Yes, I am in my own backyard. And you may recognize that, let me tilt right here, the carriage house across the lane, because that carriage house across the lane has been in Catch the Light in the course. So, gosh, my connection is wobbling around. Sorry about that. I need to turn off the Wi-Fi and just use the data. But yeah, you can paint whatever is around you. And those of you who are in Catch the Light, let me turn just a little bit this way, will recognize the edge of that building and the street light that's right up there, because that's one of the modules in Catch the Light. So it doesn't have to be something grand, something elaborate, or something extraordinarily outstanding. You can make it that just by what you do with it. So just wanted to dive on in here and share that, and hope y'all have a great rest of the day. That's all here from Savannah. Talk to you later. Bye-bye for now.